Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the All-American Dynasty here on College Football 25. Today, we take on Gonzaga. And yes, I didn't stutter. It is Gonzaga, the football program. Yes, I put them in the game because I thought it'd be pretty fun. We played them last year. We play them again this year. Last episode was a weird one. We played South Dakota State. At first, it looked like it could have been a little ugly. It really did. I thought maybe this was a trap game. And then at the end of the day, talent overrules everything. And we came to play at this in the second half. We dominated and we won that game pretty confidently in the end. Today we play Gonzaga. Now last year they gave us a little bit of a struggle in the beginning. Then we were able to pull away, kind of similar to what the South Dakota State game was this past episode. I hope that doesn't happen today. It's another home game, so we're in front of our home crowd in the shoe. I'm expecting a pretty easy game. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that. It's never easy when it comes to me. We all know this by now. But if you're going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go take on Gonzaga. We are here week number 4 of year number 2 of the Dynasty. We're the number 2 ranked Buckeyes, and we will take on Gonzaga today. We've got a bye week after this, and then we're right into Big Ten play with the next episode against Northwestern on the road. I wish they would have had Wrigley Field in the game. That'd be pretty fun to play there, but no, we were just going to be playing at their normal. What they used to call it Kyle Field, right? Is that what they called it? I can't remember exactly what or Kyle Field, that might be in Texas A&M. I don't remember. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Northwestern, I do know that they used to keep their grass in their old stadium before they're building their new one or whatever. They used to keep their grass like a couple inches longer than a normal football field because it would like slow down the players and stuff, give them a little bit of a home field advantage. So that's a fun fact if you didn't know. But we've got a pretty interesting schedule this year. We've got the quick double bye that we had where we have Gonzaga squished in between. We just came off of this game against South Dakota State. But we have our Gonzaga game, then another bye, which we'll do a little bit more recruiting with. Then we've right into Big Ten play, and we are not taking a break until the end of the season. We have to go on the road at Penn State and Michigan State back-to-back is going to be pretty tough. Those are both two really tough environments to go play, especially because this one's going to be an afternoon, evening, night game against Penn State, which is never fun. And then we have a bunch of home games, which you got lucky for, especially for recruiting purposes. And then on the road in Eugene is never going to be easy. And luckily, we get the game at home. But this one and this one are going to be two of the toughest games of the season, I have a feeling. Not just because of the team that we're playing, but because it's in a road environment, and those stadiums are loud. So it's going to be pretty tough. I think we can get it done, and Oregon happens to be the number 1 ranked team in the country right now. We did a little bit of recruiting in the last episode, mainly because we had a bye week in between last episode as well. So we did a little bit more recruiting. I should probably move all of the guys that we are super interested in, the guys that we have all the points on. Might as well move them up to the top. I should have done this off camera. I didn't realize I didn't do it yet. Just so that I can keep my focus on who we have. We have not got anybody to commit just yet, but that's not surprising. We're in week number 4. I'm not shocked we don't have anybody committed just yet. And you don't, like I always say in this series, you don't have to remember these guys' names. You don't have to remember their positions or their stats or really even their star ranking. All you have to know is you got to remember what their face looks like, because that face you'll see with a different name from a real life NFL, former NFL player, current NFL player, college player, whatever it is. You get the drill at this point. But we put all the guys that we're going in on at the top, and we are looking pretty good for a lot of these recruits. We'll obviously do a little bit more recruiting next week when we simulate into the bye week. We'll do a little bit more recruiting, but we're looking pretty good, including the number 1 player in the country. We're falling off. I thought we were making a little bit of a climb, but we are falling off on the number 1 player. He is a quarterback technically, so we don't really need him, but it's always nice to recruit the number 1 player overall in the class. We've got him on a week 10 visit. Week 7 looks like it's going to be our first big one. Who were we playing week 7? Was that the Michigan State game? Who's week 7? Week 7 is Purdue. Thank God it's Purdue. That one is a little bit easier. So week 7 against Purdue, I'm not really fearing them at all, so we shouldn't have to worry about them. What kind of uniform should Gonzaga wear today? I do like their regular aways, but I feel like we didn't get to see anything. Ooh, oh my God, those are clean. I like the aways too, but they're kind of basic, a little bland. There's no like other designs. Ooh, the baby blue. Oh my God, those are pretty clean as well. And then the all homes. I mean, it's just the regular home uniform, but the all like navy, that looks sick as well. Whoever created this team, this version of Gonzaga, they did a pretty good job. But I cannot deny the fans this combination. The black with the red striping. Oh, that's a clean uni. Yeah, we're going with that. We're going to wear, obviously, the regular scarlet like we always wear at home. We could wear an alternate, but I think we'll save those for a little bit later in the season for more important games in the season. Maybe like go on the road in Michigan State or playing Washington or whoever we play, Indiana, somebody like that. Maybe we'll break out one of those uniforms, but we'll just wear the traditional scarlet and they will wear the blacks because those look pretty clean. And we will go play Gonzaga. Let's hope that it's a little bit of an easy game.
Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. With the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, a squad looking to put on a show, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
We take on Gonzaga in the shoe. I mean, it's jam-packed. It's sold out. That's the one good thing about Buckeye fans. They will show up regardless of the opponent, regardless of the weather. If they will show up home, road, you will go wherever you need to go. Matt Mangold is the player profile today for Gonzaga. He's a running back, senior. We played against him last season, I would assume. But he's getting a little bit of a profile, a little player profile. And he's going to get shut down immediately. Ed Reed, gain of nothing. First play of the game. Ed Reed showing up early. UCF put up 54-0 on FCS Southeast. What's going on here? Okay. We're just staring at the abyss after that tackle. It was that good of a tackle. We just staring? I don't know. 2nd down and 10 after the gain of nothing on the run. Jadeveon Clowney's in the game. I want to use him, but I also wanted to get a pick with Jim Leonard. It's going to be a touchdown, isn't it? Yeah. You see, what had happened was I turned into Jim Leonard to try to intercept that ball like you do. And, well, you see, I didn't do that. All I did was not jump and take away my only chance at tackling him. So that's an unfortunate mishap on my part. I guess I wasn't close enough to the ball. It looked, from the angle the camera gave me, it looked like I was able to make a play on the ball, but I guess I wasn't close enough. Obviously, because I didn't make a play on the ball. I didn't even jump. But we go on defense here. We'll see what we can do. They got a corner with 93 speed. That should be pretty tough to go against, because we do have a lot of guys that are fast, but we don't usually come against guys that are as fast as we are. And they're going to press me on the first play of the game. They had a 2-play drive. Can I have a 1-play drive? That would be electric. And it might happen right here. Oh, Jarvis Landry, he made an impact in the South Dakota State game. It's going to be a 1-play drive. You can do a 2-play drive. I can do a 1-play drive. That's how much better we are than you. Don't press my guys. That tells you not to press my receivers. 1 play, 80 yards. They did go 84. We only went 80. But they took 2 plays to do it. We took 1 play to do it. That's how you start a game. I mean, the crowd's getting a good one here. They are going to get a hot one as Ryan Broyles, the backup wide receiver, lays a big hit. All right, defense. I'm going to try not to screw you here, on accident at least. Let's not have a two-play drive. That's going to go underneath. Ben Burkervin. I'm telling you, man, he's going to be the next A.J. Klein. He's going to perform just like how A.J. Klein performed last year. And we know how much I loved A.J. Klein last year. He was everywhere. He was always on the ball. It's going to be out to the side, and there is a big-time tackle by Jason Sehorn, who is just unbelievably good at picking off passes. A big 3rd and 4 here. The crowd, the noise is ungodly right now. He's going to go out to the sidelines, and he's going to get the ball because we were playing a little too soft. Playing just a little bit too soft there, and he gets enough space. Got to use Jadeveon Clowney. Jadeveon Clowney trying to roll around. It's going to be caught. Leonard has another chance to save a tackle or a touchdown here, and he's going to pull him down, but we're getting cooked through the air right now, and I'm not liking it. Gonzaga is playing us tough. I thought I was going to be able to sack the quarterback, but he had just enough space. I think because he blocked the running back, he had enough space to be able to get that ball off. How we didn't intercept it, I don't know. That's going to be caught. It's got to be. It's dropped. That was our chance. That was our chance to save this drive. Now it feels like they're going to score. Oh, what a play. What a play call there. Tremaine Meredith, the quarterback for Gonzaga. Great play call. 3rd and 2 situation. This is big. If we can hold to a field goal, that'd be huge. Or obviously a turnover. It's going to be a handoff to the running back. He's going to get a first down. We won't let him get in the end zone, but that is a back-breaking 3rd down conversion there. And now they are at the 3-yard line with a chance to score. What is going on with our defense? Handoff to the running back. He's going to get wrapped up. Good job. Good wrap-up. And you know what? I might bring another blitz right here. Back-to-back. Blitz the linebackers. Oh, what a play. What a route to the corner of the end zone. You got to be kidding me. Tim Thompson. He just went up and out, and we had nobody there to cover it. Perfectly designed play, and Gonzaga will take another lead. Oh, we're in for a fight, aren't we? Gonzaga looks pretty tough. Gonzaga looks pretty tough. Ooh, took a big hit there. All right, are you going to press me again? They are going to press me, or kind of. But I'm not going to pass this one. I'm going to hand it off to one of our best players in Peyton Hillis. He's going to get a decent carry. And we're going to keep on moving. It seems like their defense is to play pretty tight. That's their scheme, at least. But they're not covering the run because Peyton Hillis got 2 carries, 15 yards. We're running all over them right now. These black jerseys, though, they look real good. Whoever made the jerseys did a real good job on the black ones. They look real good. Does the basketball team wear black alternates? Or is it just because they had an option to make a black uni, they made one? I don't know if I've ever seen them. Have I ever seen them in alternates, let alone black alternates? I feel like they're pretty traditional in their uniforms. I know that, I feel like at one point I've seen them in a red uniform. As Tim Brown scored, I didn't even commentate the touchdown, by the way. Tim Brown goes down the field on press coverage, wins, and gets a touchdown. Have I seen them in a red alternate before? Or maybe that's like a dream that I had one time? I know they have their like regular gray. They have a white. What other uniforms did... And I know they have like the navy. They've worn like the navy blue. What other uniform have I seen? I don't think they've ever worn an all red uni for basketball, obviously. I can't think of anything. I can't think of any other alternates in general for their basketball team. At least not off the top of my head. Not really a Gonzaga basketball aficionado, except for if you're talking about, what was his name? Drew Timme from a couple of years ago. Or obviously the GOAT of all Gonzaga basketball, Adam Morrison. That's if you ever ask me about Gonzaga basketball, that's the first player that comes to mind is Adam Morrison. Because he was like at the top of his game right when I was starting to watch basketball a lot. when I was younger. So that's the person that I associate Gonzaga basketball with. And he was unbelievable in college. He was so good. Obviously didn't do anything in the NBA, but I mean not a lot of college players do. I can't believe they ran a screen on me. You gotta be Caesar Pacheco? It's a killer name. Come on, defense. We cannot get shredded by Gonzaga's offense here. What are we doing? Hand out to the running back. He spun around my tackle. We still brought him down for a loss, but he spun around Erasmus James' tackle. That's kind of wild. I think I'm going to use JPP over here. 3rd and 6. We got to force a punt here. It just has to happen. He's going to scramble. He's got nowhere to go. He runs out and throws it away. We do force the punt. Thankfully, I thought for a second he was going to be able to scramble for a first down there. Or find somebody open. They will send it to us. I'll fair catch it with Fred Smoot. And now we have finally a chance to take the lead for the first time. If they're going to keep playing so loose on their cornerback coverages, that might give me a chance to have a unbelievable game with Joey Harrington. Snap. Underneath Evan Ingram, up the field. Good job, Evan. Easy does it. The jet sweep last year with Santana Moss was pretty electric, but this year it's Peyton Hillis for some reason. I mean, he's a running back, it makes sense, but he's not as quick as Santana was last year. He does power his way. He's got good power, so obviously it does some good work, but he's not as quick as Santana was. I don't think this is going to work. I'm going to have to scramble with Joey. Throw me a block real quick? No, they didn't throw me a block. I was trying the slot fade. They covered it with the safety, which they usually do, to be fair. But Joey gets the first down. He did a good job. Handoff. Peyton Hillis bouncing around. Peyton falls to the first down marker. 5 carries, 40 yards. Feels like we haven't really even run it with him that much. Probably because we haven't had the ball that much. Like our offensive drives have been pretty quick. Steve Largent. Ooh. Took a big shot to the back, but he's able to hold on. Big back shots. But he holds on, and I kind of want to go deep this time. I mean, they're giving me the opportunity. I got to take it, right? We'll see what that safety does. If he follows Tim Brown, nope, he's going to crash the box, and that's going to allow Tim Brown to get over the top. The cornerback number 1, whoever he is, he can't compete with Tim Brown. Tim Brown's too electric. That's another big-time touchdown. I was just waiting for that safety to see what he did. If he would have stayed back and followed, I probably wouldn't have thrown it. But because he crashed down to try to stop the run or something. I don't know what he was doing, but maybe he's blitzing. I have no idea. He left that big open space, and I took advantage of it. Broles. Ooh, good tackle. Ryan Broles. Can't wait to see him on the field more, and probably next year, because we'll have some of our space open up on the wide receiver room, so we'll probably see Ryan Broles more next year as an actual target. Ooh, nice little check down. Ben Burke-Irvin. What am I telling you about? Ben Burke-Irvin, baby. I hope in College Football 26 they make the ability to have created teams look the same in the loading screens as normal teams do to kind of keep the immersion factor. So you know how when they did that loading screen there and they showed the teams, it was Gonzaga's logo and it was like super enlarged, but it was the Ohio State helmet. I hope that in College Football 26, for whatever way they choose to display the team helmets or the team that they choose, I hope that they make it the same for team builder teams so it doesn't take you out of the immersion. So like if they do go the same method this year, like where they show everybody's team helmet, I hope that they allow you, or they show a team helmet of the team builder team you created in the loading screens. That would just help me. It's a nitpick, obviously, but it would help not ruin the immersion of, oh, I just created this team builder team. They don't feel like part of the world that you're creating here because their logo doesn't match the aesthetic, basically. But it's just a little nitpick thing. It's not that big of a deal. And who knows, they might not even choose, oh my god, they're killing me with these deep passes. Luckily, this time we were able to stop it. They might not even go with the helmet method for College Football 26. Who knows? They might go back to logos to display who the teams are. You never know. Good stop on third down, though. They hand it off to the running back, try to power it through. We finally get them in some consistency. No longer are we getting shredded down the field by big plays. We're finally starting to get consistent play. Do not touch that, Ed Reed, please. Thank you. Okay, so we lead 21-14. Do I try a play action cross? That feels like it's not going to work. I think I'm just going to switch to a regular run. I don't think any of our guys can win down the field on this coverage, so we're just going to go to a run. Peyton Hillis can do his thing, and he will get a big-time carry. I'm just waiting for the one time that they call their press coverage, and I can change to a pass and light them up like I have been doing the past couple of drives. Hillis down the field. We're killing him on the ground. I'm getting like 10 yards a carry. It's almost 10 yards a carry. It's getting crazy. Okay, there's the press coverage. That's what I was looking for. I almost missed it because I wasn't paying attention. Last time, or one of the times we hit Landry, then we hit Tim Brown a couple times. Now it's going to probably be Steve Largent. Although they are covering it pretty well. Can I fit that in there? That's a tight window to throw. Jarvis Landry. Joey Harrington with a meatball. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That was a dot. I wasn't sure I would be able to get it over that one corner's head. A little check down to Evan Ingram, just get a couple yards. I should have waited to see what Steve Largent was going to do. I didn't think he was going to get open there. Usually one of the corners or somebody follows to the sidelines, so I wasn't even paying attention to that. Hillis, power through. Peyton Hillis, he broke the tackle, but he gets brought down to the 2. We've had a lot of passing touchdowns today. All 3 of them have been passing touchdowns. Maybe we let a running back get it. It's Ricky Williams. He comes and sharks a touchdown, 1 carry, and it's a touchdown for Ricky. Those are the type of stat pad numbers you want to see. We lead 28-14, and if we can force another punt on Gonzaga, I'll probably turn the chew clock on, and we will get out of here pretty quickly because we don't need to be in here getting injured or playing reckless. A nice little 3-touchdown lead would be pretty good. I'd feel pretty comfortable with that. But we got to stop him here. He's going to throw it. What a pass. I mean, he just ran into the open space in the zone. He found it. That was a great ball from the quarterback. It didn't feel like it was very hard throw, but it was well placed. Caught it in stride and everything. Little wide receiver screen. Okay. Gonzaga's making me earn it here. 5 catches, 110 yards for Pacheco. He must have been the one who had the 84-yard catch. Gonzaga's offense has come alive again since the first quarter. Let's go defense. A big pick would be huge. They're going to hand off to the running back, backup running back, or second string, I guess. Brian Rusi? I don't know. Brian is his name. Oh, play action. Erasmus, get around. Somebody get around. Good tackle. Kyle Wilson. Big play. 3rd and 6. I guess a field goal would be okay. Oh, Erasmus is kind of lining up in linebacker formation. That doesn't really bode well, but we'll see what happens. One of our linebackers is down with his hand in the dirt. That's not good. They kind of switched roles for a second, and that's what happens. So that's not good. Why do we have Ben Burkervin with his hand in the dirt? Get out of there, big dog. What are you doing? Oh, did I hit the quarterback? I didn't hit him personally, I don't think. No, it's going to be a hold or maybe an illegal man downfield? Illegal man downfield, okay. We will accept the penalty. It'll be 1st and 15, and that allows us to get our subs in. So Ben Burkervin doesn't have his hand in the dirt like he had been playing D-line for some reason. Oh, yes, play action. Jadeveon Clowney didn't fall for it. Thank you for running play action there. I was really hoping you would. And he hits a little gritty action. Okay, Jadeveon, I see you out here, big dog. 2nd and 23. Oh, that's a run. And he got away from Erasmus James. He gets a lot of those yards back. That's unfortunate. Clowney back in the game. 3rd and 15. Again, I say a field goal would be okay here, I guess. Oh, Clowney with an elite pass rushing move. Did you see that rush move he did? Oh my God, he hit the little hee. Wow. I got to see that again. Jeez. Jadeveon Clowney hit one of the most disgusting pass rush moves I've ever seen. Let me see if I can even lock on him. Here we go. The right guard had no idea what to do. Oh! He had him out here like... That's a disgusting move, and the quarterback had no chance. I'd be fuming if that happened to me. I'll tell you that much. Jadeveon with the ones in the sky, acknowledging our tribal chief. I'm here for it. Put the ones in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Throw the ones to the sky. Acknowledge your tribal chief. That's quite the disgusting little pass move from Jadeveon Clowney there. And it forces the field goal attempt. Please do not hit this kicker. Please. I beg of you. God, you dove and almost did it. He does miss the field goal attempt, so we did exactly what we needed to do. We'll turn that shoe clock on. Oh, I did not want to go read option here. I'll go with an inside zone. 5 seconds before the 2-minute warning. Seems like everybody's playing FCS teams today. Everybody, we're technically playing an FCS team, even though it's Gonzaga. I kind of want to just send Steve Largent deep. Tim Brown, big catch, Tim. Big catch. Let's go strong flood. They're going to press, which gives me a beautiful chance to throw a deep ball. Who's running all these routes? I kind of want to send Steve Largent deep, too. Somebody's going to get open. I think it's Steve, actually. Steve Largent. That's a little bit of a stupid pass, but it got through. Steve Largent touchdown. Oh, my God. How'd that get through? Did that not get deflected? I could have sworn that got deflected. How did that get through? I thought it was just going to get knocked down incomplete. Oh, my God. How did this get through? You've got to be joking. You're not telling the truth right now. I put the ball between their two arms? That's the greatest throw I've ever made. That is legit the greatest throw I've ever made. Are you serious right now? Are you actually for real? This is the throw that I just had. I don't know how I can recover after this. This is the greatest throw I've ever had. This is crazy. This might even be the thumbnail now that I think about it. That's wow. To fit it in that specific of a window, there was like an inch, a couple inches between the ball and each arm. Wow. That's one of the smallest window throws I've ever had. And it wasn't even supposed to be like that. I was supposed to just bomb it over the top and have no issues with coming into contact with any player, but that was a crazy throw. I don't know if I'll ever make a throw like that again. Talk about the RNG for that, man. Like, how many times? Like 9. That's got to be 9.5 times out of 10 that the CPU swats it away and it's incomplete. But the half time that it happens is the one time that I got. Oh man, that is freaking crazy, bro. What a throw. Oh, talk about what a throw. What a route from Gonzaga. They're staying in it, man. They are a tough little, scrappy little organization here. They got paid to come in. They got paid probably about $1 million, maybe a little less than $1 million, depending on the economy. And they're taking their whipping. They knew what they were going to get, but they're fighting. They're not going down and just going in the fetal position saying, no more. He's already dead. Stop it. He's already dead. That is not what they're doing. As Clowney's forcing the quarterback to roll out of the pocket, he's going to scramble. He's going to slide down like a beta male. Take the hit. Wear it. Minute to go in the half. I think they get the ball. No, we get the ball. I don't remember. Who cares? We're going to get the ball anyway because we're going to force an interception. I think Joey Harrington's still perfect from throws today. Oh, you got to be kidding me. He was able to get a first down out of that? I even made contact with him immediately, and he bounced off my tackle. That's crazy. That is crazy. Big hit, big hit, big hit. No, Ed Reed didn't get the angle. A fumble would be amazing here, but I don't think we're going to get it. 41 seconds. They used their first timeout. They're at the 11. Oh, got to pick that off. No, Burkervin didn't break on it quick enough. He didn't break on it quick enough. One more timeout remaining for him. Erasmus gets pushed over, pick, easy. Easy reads, Jason Sehorn, just go out of bounds. He's going to break all the records you can ever have for interceptions. He's always intercepting passes. And they're going to press me again. Are you going to learn not to press me? You've been burnt so much. Let me look at that. Tim Brown, you didn't even try. I can't even be happy about this. He didn't even try to cover him. It's a walk-in touchdown. The easiest pass Joey Harrington will ever have. And he is, in fact, perfect throwing the ball. I mean, if he wasn't in Heisman contention already, he might get in it with this game. And we most certainly will see the backups today. That is 100% sure. We might even see them the whole second half. Maybe not the whole set. Maybe we'll give the starters one drive on offense. Or we just let the CP switch it themselves. Usually they do that in blowout games. Quarterback's going to scramble. He's starting to get a little desperate here, a little bit more risky. Oh, he didn't even slide initially. He juked me. Got to give him credit for that. 18 seconds, no more timeouts. I probably shouldn't have scored so quickly, but, I mean, they gave me such an easy touchdown. How could I not take that? Erasmus on the ground again. What a surprise. But Terrence Cody tracks him down, and that will probably be the end of the half. Their receivers are down pretty far. They'll probably get another playoff here. Looks like it, at least. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Nowhere. That's where you're going. Nowhere. Another sack. We're eating them. We are eating them for lunch. Udezi with the sack there, and he's flexing on the haters. We go into the halftime locker room. We do get the football. We might be seeing starters. Seeing backups. We'll give the starters one drive in the second half, and then I will manually swap in the backups. Turn back on the chew clock. Don't press me again. I'm not going to do it. I need to take more time off the third quarter clock before I do it. I would like to get out of here pretty soon. So stop tempting me. You know how I feel about going against press coverage. Run him over. There it is. Oh, no, he didn't run him over as much as I thought he would. I thought that shoulder would just bulldoze him. The corner did a good job. That's a good fundamental tackle right there. Handoff. Hillis. Going nowhere. Okay. Respect. But they're going to press me again. Have I taken enough time off? No, I haven't. Oh, it's Ricky Williams. I didn't even realize it was a different running back in there. Ricky Williams gets the handoff that time. He didn't get as many yards as I was hoping for. It looked like it was more room than I got. But they're pressing me again. This time I might take my shot just because it is third down. Although that's not a great ball from Joey. It's incomplete. That was not a good ball. I'm going to go for this. I mean, why would I not? Just because we're up 42-14? You think I have a heart? It's just black sludge in there. Scramble with Joey. He doesn't have a lot of room, or a lot of speed, but he does have enough to get the first down there. I can't believe that the one pass that gets deflected is a touchdown, but it just wasn't thrown hard enough, even though I thought I put enough on it. Maybe I was on my back foot or something, and I didn't step into the throw. I'm not sure. Handoff, Hillis, easy. He's got 100 yards. I was going for 100 yards with him. He has achieved the goal, and now we go deep. So we got Largent, we got Landry, we got Tim Brown over there. Who's going to win it? Who's going to be the guy? Nobody, actually. Ah, that sucks. That one corner was taking away both of the routes. I hate when that happens. If I would have thrown it to either one of them, he would have caught it. Oh, Ryan Broyles is out there. We might see him. I'm gonna hit him. Ryan Broyles, touchdown. There he is. I was just talking about him earlier in the video. How I wanted to see him a little bit more next year. He gets on the field. I think that might have been the backups out there because he's a backup. So maybe they switched him. I don't know. But now the backups will come in for sure. when we get the ball back. I'll keep unless they've already switched them, I'll keep the starters in on defense for one more drive, just to kind of pad some stats, some extra stats. Who's going to get a big hit? Oh, Broles tried. All right, defense. We're going to get more sacks. The starters are still in. Let's try to get a couple more sacks here. Let's try to get a couple more sackaroonies. No, they're going to hand off to the running back. He's bouncing everywhere. He's going crazy. Hold? Late hold? It is a late hold. Do I accept this or not? Because the run kind of lost him like 3 or 4 yards. Obviously, the hold would move him back 10. 1st and 17. I guess I'll do that. They're back at their own 7-yard line. A safety would be unbelievably cool here. I don't think he's going to roll that far back, though. He's going to hand off to the running back, so it won't even be counting for a safety. And we pushed him all the way to the 23. Good job, Erasmus. I can always count on you to do something stupid. 2nd and 1, under a minute to go, 3rd quarter. Thankfully, we took a lot of that 3rd quarter clock off before we scored. And he's going to have himself a deep ball that's going to be knocked in the air. Diving Jim Leonard interception. He's Superman, that hoe. Oh, my God. Jim Leonard asking where the excitement is. Oh, I never get deflection interceptions. That's always the CPU who gets those. I thought I was going to pick it off right here. But I didn't, because I kind of like ran behind him on accident. I'm in control. Yeah, I'm in control of Fred Smoot here. I thought I was going to just jump the route and pick it off, but I lost my leverage. Luckily, it bounces off his hands, and then Jim Leonard diving, putting his body on the line like a 40-year-old uncle in Thanksgiving football in the backyard, diving for the catch. Put a cape on that man. Put a cape on that man. I'm going to have a lot of potential thumbnail opportunities here, aren't I? Look at that. That's a profile shot right there. Okay. So, are the backups in? No, Joey's back in still. Okay, so we'll call this one play and then the backups will come in. David Njoku. Good throw. 407 yards and 6 touchdowns is an insane stat line. Coaching, mass sub the backups. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that means we will have Colt Brennan in. Ryan Broyles shows up. Do I take a deep shot already? I mean, I got to, right? Does Ryan Broyles get 2 touchdowns in the game? No, but I might be able to hit this. Oh, that's a ugly throw, but it's caught. David Njoku, touchdown, Colt Brennan. The future of the program. David Njoku. I mean, he made 2 big catches on that drive. I wasn't sure I was able to get that ball over the safety's head. Thankfully, I did. We might even see a little Donovan McNabb action in the 4th quarter. We haven't seen him at all because did he wear the red shirt last year? I don't remember if he did or not. Who cares? We might see him. 451 passing yards, 120. I mean, we're crushing them. They don't stand a chance. We are crushing Gonzaga. This is what I was asking for. I wanted a big game like this. Knowing what we have coming up on the schedule in the near future. Maybe not the Northwestern game. But we got Penn State coming up on the road. We've got Michigan State. Tough environment. We've got, obviously, the game at the end of the season. Like, we've got some tough games on the schedule. So this one is a nice little reprieve before the bad stuff happens. Or at least the tougher competition comes in. And it's nice to pad stats at the beginning of the season. Give our guys a little bit of a boost in the potential award categories. Steve Atwater. Ooh. He missed a real big hit. I like the backups coming in because I get to use Devin Clowney a lot more. Just wait till next year. He's going to be a monster. Ooh, Wilson can't bring him down. Big hit for Ben Burkervin. He must be playing sub linebacker or something. He shouldn't be starting. Or he shouldn't be out here, but he is. Which, I mean, getting him more reps is not a bad thing. Come on, Clowney. He can't get through. Dustin Fox. Ooh, I threw the elbow. Or the shoulder. But he was already out of bounds. 3rd and 4. I'm going to bring a blitz. Let's dial up a blitz. Oh, it shouldn't have been a blitz. Phillips got the hit stick, but didn't really work. He kind of just ran to a brick wall, kind of. Cornell Ragus? Was that his name? Julian Peterson, I think I'll beat him on this user. Do we have two guys wearing number 94? We can't. There can't be two guys wearing number 94, right? On defense, at least. Oh, no, it's 84. Okay, I thought for a second it was two guys when they're down on their hands like that in the stance, the 3-point stance or whatever. It looks like they're both wearing number 94, but it's 84 and 94. That's a big sack though from those two guys. 3rd and 12. Clowney, get in there, Clowney. No, he's not going to. No, not even a sack there. Ben Burkervin, light him up. Oh, I tried. He slides, and they will kick a field goal. I mean, at this point, you're down 56-14. What's a field goal do for you? At least go for it. Try at least. You already missed the first one. No, I guess that's why you do it. Because you know you can bait a first down out of it. Take it out of the game, EA Sports. Take it out of the game. Why was it even in the game in the first place? Stop making my CPU guys run into the kicker every time. It's so stupid. All right, that's an annoying one. Cody with the sack, though. That's huge. Big one from Sean Cody. I think he had the... Did he have the other... They might have given it half a sack each to him and Udezi. Ooh, to the flat. Dustin Fox right there. Doesn't get the initial tackle, or doesn't get the actual tackle, but I think Joe Hayden brought him down. I like seeing Joe Hayden out there. He's probably going to be a more prominent feature in a couple years. Justin Smith trying to get around. Knock it down. Eric Reed, 3rd and 9. They get a first down. Come on, guys. Tighten up. I know you're the backups and everything, but you gotta tighten up here. We have such a good squad that our backups could probably be the starters on basically every other team. But you got to play a little bit better than that. It's a little embarrassing. Dustin Fox getting torched. Touchdown Gonzaga. They couldn't score the entire time, basically, since that first quarter. But now the backups are in. They think they can score again. They think they're on top of it. If you onside kick on me, I'm going to have a freak out. Thank you. 3:43 to go. I'm going to try to run the clock down unless they press me. Then I'm going to have to take it because I can't. It's hard. It's so hard for me to deny that. Like, you can't show me press cover. They're doing it. They're showing me press coverage and expecting me to be strong. I'm not strong. I'm weak. I'm like a monkey. I see press coverage. I switch to deep ball. But I gotta stick true to the game plan here. Run the clock with Ricky Williams. He ran over a fool. That jabroni's got to get a new job. Pad the stats with Ricky Williams. Make him get freshman All-American. And then at some point down the line, he wins the Heisman. Maybe. I want to win the Heisman with somebody. Have I won the Heisman in any of my series? Because we didn't win it with Amani Tolles in the Golden Broncos. That's probably my best opportunity so far. We didn't get it with Cam Barfield in Hawaii. We got close. He was in the race in his senior season. And obviously I didn't win it last year in this series. I don't think I've won one in one of my series yet. We've obviously won national titles. We've won bowl games. We've gotten plenty of All-Americans. We got plenty of other awards. But I don't think I've won a Heisman. Somebody's got to do that. Maybe it's going to be Joey Harrington. Who knows? I mean, with a game like he had today, he certainly can't be denied. I mean, yeah, it's against... You got to take into effect the competition he's going against. I understand, but still. We're going to win 56-21 against Gonzaga. Fairly simple. Although, at the beginning, I mean, it was what? 14-14, we're going back and forth, but then we scored that 21... scored to get it to 21, and then we kind of shut them down ever since that. So, it was looking a little rocky there, but 407 and 6 touchdowns. I hate that I didn't have a perfect completion percentage. But 407 and 6 touchdowns is nothing to sniff at there. That's pretty crazy. Landry had a big touchdown. Tim Brown had a couple big touchdowns. David Njoku had a big one at the end. Ryan Broyles even got one. We had so many deep balls because they were just committed to playing press coverage, and my guys are too good to not win consistently on press coverage. Look how many Buckeye stickers David DeCastro has. Why does he have so many? He's probably got some of the most on the team so far. We're 4 weeks in. What has he done? Probably nothing. It's a big win, though. We go to our bye week now. Now the important part, we shift our focus to recruiting. and hopefully we get some good progress. We might have to start scheduling visits or not visits. We might have to start switching to hard sell pretty soon. We get locked out on a couple extra guys, but they're just 4 stars. Probably we didn't have any hours on him anyway. Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week is Joey Harrington, also national? No. Who had a better week nationally? The National Player of the Week offensively was Sateki Fujita, wide receiver for San Diego State. He had 266 yards on 11 catches with 4 touchdowns. And you're saying that is more impressive than 407 and 6 from a quarterback? Okay, whatever. We have not played our way into the Heisman race just yet. Maybe with another game like that, we could. Who knows? We got our bye week. Let's take a look at recruiting. We have 280 hours. Oh, Quincy Clausen is dangerously close to committing to Clemson right now. And he's got the Week 7 visit. We might be done with Quincy Clausen. I don't think we're going to be able to get the number 1 player in the class this year. He's got a Week 7 visit. He's basically going to go there. We're in the lead for Mike Kidder. Got to make sure I pronounce his name. Sam Crummy, we're looking good on. Kevin Hurt, we're looking good on. We probably should start switching to hard sells. Zach Turbin. We got to get George Turk on a visit. We have the hours to do so. We'll switch him to Week 10. He does initially have the competitor, or the visit bonus. I forget what they call it. I'm blanking on it right now. The complimentary visit. That's what I'm looking for. He has that because of the quarterback right now, but by the time Week 10 comes around, the quarterback might not be available. He might have committed to Clemson already. We'll schedule some more visits. Cornell Good. We'll get him a complimentary on Week 10. So we're making Week 10 and Week 7 right now pretty big games. We'll take 50 on him. And then 10. That leaves us with 100 hours to either put on more players. That's probably what we should do, right? We'll take these guys off. Forgot about these guys. All right, so we got a couple extra 5 stars. We might be able to get in the race for them if we just go crazy on them. Harlan Faust. What about this guy? We'll put 50 on him. Okay, so 2 more 5 stars we'll try to get in the race for. It might be too late already. We might have been too late for them. I don't know how hardcore these guys are getting recruited, but we'll put 50 on them each. Do I need to switch? I'm definitely going to switch on Quincy Clausen. Oh, we're already on him. How did I already put him? I guess I already put him on there. We're already doing workhorse for Mike Kidder. So we already have done it, the hard sell for a lot of these guys. I forgot we already did that. Well, I guess we can do Kevin Grimes. I didn't realize I was already doing it. But he doesn't like proximity to home because he's from Texas. But we do have A's in the other categories, so I guess A+, A, D+ isn't the worst thing in the world. But we're sitting pretty comfortable. We probably should just stay away from that. What about Keon Wicks? He might like coach stability. Is there one that doesn't involve coach stability? I can't even check without having to take away the hours. I don't want to do that. It's either coach stability or brand exposure. I hope it's brand exposure, but I don't know if that's even an option. Those three ones, I don't remember. Well, I think we've switched the hours that we had to. We've already done it on these guys. I didn't realize we already did it on these guys, but Week 7 becomes a very important recruiting day. It already had been a very important one, and now Week 10 becomes important. But Week 7 will be in a couple episodes. We sim to week number 6, where we start Big Ten play. We get our first commit. Kevin Hurt has committed to the program. He's a 5-star. We lose out on Quincy Clausen. I assumed he was going to commit to Clemson. I should have taken the hours off of him then. I knew we weren't going to get him. But we do get our first commitment of the year. We'll take Quincy off. That sucks we can't get the number 1 player this year, but it's fine. Turbin commits to Washington. And we locked out on this guy. Okay, so our first commitment is Kevin Hurt, an outside linebacker. Hopefully we can figure out who he looks like. There's got to be some. Maybe he looks kind of like a Zadarius Smith type. That's kind of the vibes I'm getting right now, so maybe we can make him that. We're looking good here. We have 315 hours, so we can kind of go crazy on some of these guys. We can put the full 65 on George Turk. We can go the full 75 on you. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. We can go the full 75 on you, and we can probably even get you on a visit. Nobody's scheduled you for a visit just yet, so we'll get week 10 because you get a complimentary. What are you going to like? Brand exposure is what you're going to like. Perfect. So we'll get him on a week 10. What about Evan, or Ethan, I mean? We can't schedule him on a visit just yet, but we'll put the full 75 on him. And we'll see if we can climb up. Harlan Faust, we'll go full 65. And then he's getting recruited by like BC and stuff, so we should be able to pass those guys. What about Andre Trueblood? Is he too far gone? Probably not. We might be able to get in the race for him. So we'll put 65 on him. Move him up. Trevante Harris, I guess we'll put some hours on. We have them to spare. 20 hours remain. Should I spread it across to multiple different people or just one guy? Probably one guy would make more sense. Let's do Rico Kirkus. So he'll get 10. Actually, you know what? Let's just do 10 and 10. Because if it's not 25, then what's the point? I'm probably not going to... Let's put 10 on Dion Uzama, I guess. I was debating because we're 5th and he's already got like SMU and Rice are pretty far ahead of him. But we'll try it. Since he hasn't gotten to his top 5 just yet, maybe we can make a push. But we're going after some pretty good players here. And week 7 in a couple of weeks, if we can just hold on for a lot of those guys, we should be able to have a really, really good class. Because I would assume most of them would commit after that game, if all goes well. Some of them might even commit after next episode. But we did add one player to the class, a 5-star, who could end up being Zadarius Smith. He could end up being somebody else, maybe Snacks Harrison. I could see that coming in, but you never know. We'll see at the end of the season. We'll finalize the class and then figure out who they're going to turn into. But I had a good episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We blew out Gonzaga. It was pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Joey Harrington had a crazy good game. Everybody had a crazy good game. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel. Join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watch. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.